a trip to Rio. Julia and her family waited to get into the stadium. The huge crowd made her nervous. She did not remember Rio de Janeiro being so busy last time her family visited from New York. Is it because of the Olympics? Her cousin Gabriela said. The family got to their seats. Julia heard something languages all around her, from Chinese to Russian. Her family spoke Portuguese so fast that Julia could not understand. She felt alone. The opening night festivities began. Everyone screamed and cheered. Julia wanted to be excited too, but their seats were so far away that she could barely see. The loud music made her head hurt. Julia had been looking forward to this trip to Rio. It was a rare chance to see her cousins and other family members. Now, she just wanted to go home. The next morning was quite suddenly. Gabriela burst into Julia's room. Her little brother Chaz followed. There's another Olympic event today. She said Julia did not really want to go. Her head began to hurt again, but she smiled and got ready. The families walked through shady streets in Gabriela's neighborhood. She block ended at the park. Gabriela grabbed Julia's hand and ran through the trees. They came out on a beach. Julia stopped and stared. Rio was beautiful. Tall buildings stood along the water. A big mountain rose behind them. The Sugarloaf Mountain, Gabriela said. White sails floated on the blue day. It was an Olympic boat race. Julia's headache went away. The next day, Julia ran to the Gabriela's room. Ran to Gabriela's room. We are going up Sugarloaf Mountain, she said. They rode a cable car heading high above the city. Gabriela was scared to be up high, so high, but Julia stared out the window. The white sea stood between blue water, green jungle, and tall green mountains. They went to a big market. The mangoes were wonderful. Mango were beautiful, wonderful. This is what they are supposed to taste like, Papa said in Portuguese. At home, they spoke English, but in Rio, Julia liked to speak Portuguese. They went to the Olympic swimming pool to see a race. Chaz kept shouting, "Go, Brazil! Brazil is not even in this event." Gabriela finally said, "Oh," Chaz said her grinned at Julia. "Go America." Julia laughed. It was Julia's last day in Rio, Gabriela said. "We are going to Grandma and Grandpa's when they go to an Olympic football game." Julia remembered her first night in Rio. She didn't want to go back to the stadium. Grandpa opened the door to greet them. Suddenly, everything seemed familiar. Julia remembered visiting the house when she was 5. Grandpa taught her to samba. She had laughed and laughed. They ate Grandpa's feijoada for bean stew. Julia sat next to Grandpa. "I don't want to go to the football game," Julia whispered, and Grandpa leaned close. Open night was too loud. The crowd was too big. "I'm scared to go." "Don't worry," by Julia. Grandpa said. At football games, our Brazilians are families. At the stadium, Julia held Gabriella's and Grandpa's hands. The crowd seemed even louder. When Berzo took a shot, everyone gasped. When the referee blew the whistle, everyone yelled. When Berzo ran toward the goal, everyone cheered. Julia got caught up in the game. The crowd made it exciting. She cheered too. Then Berzo scored a goal. The whole stadium roared. Julia would never forget the sound. Grandpa lifted Julia in the air together. They sang with the chord.